Archangel Radio 333, where this broadcast is for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Also look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, which will give you more information of what is ahead for you. Remember, you have free will in what choice to make or path to take. Nothing is written in stone. Now let's tune into the frequency and see what is ahead for Gemini December 2020. Gemini, for some of you, you have harmony with the world. Now there will be promising successes in the coming year, but it also heralds the risk of wild passion expressed in all manner of ways. Now Gemini, a strong balance and a full awareness of what is right are called for. Finding your place in the world, using your strength to enlighten others. Now, this is the meaning. However, you want to shed a lasting light. You must avoid burning yourself out. For some of you, don't believe that you are totally independent. Develop a certain docility, a voluntary dependence instead. Now, Gemini, for some of you, there will be challenging information. There will be delays and changes in the plans that you made. Also, there will be too much going on all at once. Of course, this is the holidays. However, there will be decisions to make. So please, Gemini, use discernment in all your decisions. Maybe it's time to make or take a more playful approach to relationships, whether in love or just friendships alone.
Now, this breaking news. Archangel Jeremiah, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction.
Thank you, Jeremiah, for those words of wisdom. Gemini, whatever the situation you have to face, try to discover its hidden facets that may prove to be the most dangerous act, consciously and decisively. Not only joint action will be successful in dealing with the problem, but Gemini, only resort to other people's decisions if you have complete confidence in them, and if you cannot act alone with the help of your self-respect. The decider must impose discipline, not through force, but enthusiasm.
This just in. Archangel Raguel, there are fair and just decisions ahead for you, as long as you do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs.
Thank you, Raguel, for those words of just fairness. Justice and perseverance are the key to all going well. For some of you, for the time being, none of what you are doing is bringing positive results. You absolutely must behave in a very serious and lucid manner. This is also a time for you to hide your talents, which would not be understood in the current climate. However, your solid core must remain intact. Gemini, your strength must be shown on the inside and not the outside. Just leave things as they stand. The time will come when you will be able to draw your trump cards out of your sleeve.
Now, this breaking news. Archangel Hanel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back.
Thank you, Hanel, for your wise guidance. Gemini, for some of you, there will be an end to a difficult situation. Embrace the changes and expect things to get better. With the holidays, make time for those around you. Now this will add to your challenge, however. You will take a sensible approach. Also, Gemini, with these challenges, be kind and understanding, for this too shall pass. For some of you, there will be an inflow of abundance, and there could also be a promising business adventure, which could lead to important documents or contracts for some of you. Now, Geminis, things did not turn out the way you had hoped in a relationship. You're not seeing the positive in the situation. Stop crying over spilt milk. Now, Gemini, as I stated before, be kind to everyone and accept things with lots of humility and without growing hard. It is necessary to rely on someone who can see further than you, or who has more strength to endure than you for the moment. Show sincerity and confidence at all times. Be content with minor successes or even a pause. Gemini, always show the finer side of your character and behave in an upright manner. This will definitely help you to overcome superior forces. The strong is being temporarily held in check by the weak. Now, this kind of situation can only be solved through gentleness. The situation isn't unfavorable, however. There are obstacles. This is not a time for strenuous measures. Have a moderating influence on those around you.
Now, this breaking news. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on.
Thank you, Azrael, for those moving words of guidance. For some of you, whatever the problem that is plaguing you, you need to thoroughly revise your behavior. Gemini, you have committed an error. Carefully review your objectives because you are beyond your strength. You are now confronted with obstructions that can't be overcome directly. So you need to stop, Gemini, or even backpedal if necessary. This retreat will simply pave the way to victory. Now, adversity strengthens the character. It is useful to team up with others or friends, or to place yourself under the leadership of an influential person. Your friendships at this time will bring you success.
This just in. Archangel Hanel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting.
Thank you, Hanel, for those words of guidance. Yes, Gemini, this is a busy time for you. Remember, nothing is written in stone. Weigh your decisions carefully with everything coming in at once with the holidays. The use of discernment on your part would be wise. Do not do this hastily, just to get them out of the way. Also, Gemini, remember God, angels, universe, and spirit have your back to guide you, offer miracles, and answer prayers for your good.
Now, this breaking news. Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions, and good health can be yours.
Thank you, Raphael, for those cautious words of wisdom. If you're in a relationship, it will grow and go to the next level. Now, if you are single at this time, be careful, and you will have to choose between two lovers. Use your intuition as well as wisdom and discernment. Now, Gemini, at the moment, things are really looking up. Nothing is getting in your way. This is precisely because this period is very favorable, that you need to build your life firmly and lucidly. But be careful, Gemini. This upturn might not last. That's why it's important to work and make the most of this period. Now, if you see something good in other people, copy them. If you find something bad in yourself, root it out. This is a price of success. Then you will be equipped to deal with any lean times in the future. Gemini, it is very important to learn to live among others, because all people, even the most humble and uneducated, always have something to teach you. Now your success depends on the mutual attraction between you and the other person in your life. However, the influence you have on each other must stay within reasonable bounds. Attraction happens naturally. There is no point in forcing it. As far as friends are concerned, be receptive to their problems. Then your advice will be even better, and this will help you. Now some of you, your hour has come. Those that are trying to spoil your fun are disappearing one after another. Their influence is decreasing, and resolute action on your part will lead to a breakthrough. There will be no compromising with yourself or others, no outbursts of hate or passion. Getting rid of faults, Gemini, does not mean fighting them, but proceeding with what is good and just. It is said that if your talents are expressed fully, you will succeed in resolving your problems completely without suffering too much. Rectifying the situation will entail a few small sacrifices.
Now, this breaking news. Archangel Michael. A time of positive change is coming your way. The situation that was at a standstill is now moving forward, and fortune is on your side.
Thank you, Michael, for your words of guidance. Gemini, you possess strong creative power, firmness, strength, and clarity. To keep this power at its peak, you need to do something fresh every day. Strength of character will lead to progress, to success. You are being encouraged to persevere, to make contact with others. Gemini, make great use of past experiences to get right to the heart of the problems and understand their true nature. You must carefully consider when to act, as you are not in a position of complete safety. Long-term projects are favored over short-term ones.
Now, this breaking news. Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path.
Thank you, Jophiel, for those words of wisdom. Gemini, even if you find yourself in a negative situation, you need to remain calm. Accept things without complaint. You should not be ashamed of your impoverishment or bitter if others are outshining you. It is up to you to curb your anger, your impulses. If you dampen your passions, you will find the power inside you to succeed. Now some of you have an obstacle to overcome, but all in good time. You will be well advised against making any rush attempts. It is better to wait for something to manifest itself spontaneously. Now, in the meantime, do not get lulled into cozy inertia. This will only dull your mind, which should, on the contrary, be as alert as possible in anticipation of taking action when the time is right. Persevere, Gemini.
This just in. Archangel Ariel here. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Have forgiveness and compassion for others as well as yourself.
Thank you, Ariel, for those words of wisdom and guidance. Gemini, make yourself useful while pursuing noble objectives. Follow people of joyful nature, however young they are, and plant in them seeds of wisdom. But be careful, because this situation can only develop if you manage to adapt to it. You need to forget about old problems or grudges and cheerfully follow the trend. It will pay you to persevere. In closing, Gemini, nothing is written in stone. Weigh your decisions carefully with wisdom and discernment. Also remember, as stated before, God, universe, angels, and spirit have your back to guide you, offer miracles, and answer prayers for your good. All you need to do is ask, and they are there when you are in need. Also, Gemini, you do have free will. The choice is yours. No one can choose for you. With love and light, have a wonderful December. Until we broadcast again, take care, dear souls, and light this world with wonder and magic.